a war.
What's up guys, RBG here, back with another update on Transformers, and I have some unfortunate news. Sadly, we won't be getting the highly anticipated War for Cybertron Siege series that was supposed to release on Netflix, so we're going to talk about that today. Now before we get started on the video, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, TubeBuddy. As a successful YouTube user, I often get questions asking what I use to get my videos tons of views, and the answer to that is TubeBuddy. This thing has helped me take my channel to the next level in ways I never imagined. It's a browser extension that helps new and experienced YouTubers grow fast and optimize their channels. I've been using this extension for years and it's constantly getting updated with new features, like the SEO tool that helps me come up with the perfect title, description, and tags to get more people to click on my videos. It even provides you with analytics besides your videos to see how much traffic your video is generating from various social media sites. The extension is absolutely free, but as a special offer, we're giving a 50% discount for channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers that purchase the Pro upgrade. All you have to do is enter in the code RISINGSTARBuddy. So if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel or taking your content to the next level, download the extension now. You can do so by clicking on this link that'll be provided in the description of this video. But as I was saying guys, it looks like Transformers War for Cybertron Siege is going to be delayed. The show was originally announced to air in June, but we never really got an exact date on when it would be up. And initially I didn't have an issue with this because I figured it was still in its polishing phase and we'd eventually get the official release date. But it's now been 4 months since the announcement trailer was uploaded and we're now at the tail end of June with no sign of the show or news regarding it. Netflix hasn't issued any statements on the current status of War for Cybertron Siege, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been so busy worrying about other things that I forgot this show even existed. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Like, I was just sitting there binge watching the latest season of Baki and it completely dawned on me that War for Cybertron hasn't even aired on Netflix. And I wonder what could be going on with it, but now we finally have an answer. The show has been pushed back to an unknown date. This news was first revealed by Alita 1's voice actress via Instagram. When asked when the show will be going up, she answered saying, and I quote, "I wish I knew. It was supposed to be June, but due to the quarantine, they didn't finish the foreign dubs for the show. They are working on those now. Netflix is requiring all the foreign dubs be completed so that the show can be launched in all languages at once. So this is in the hands of Netflix and Rooster Teeth." So that pretty much says it all. Due to the series of unfortunate events this year, so many things have been thrown off schedule, which is a bummer because I was looking forward to watching this awesome series. It would have been the perfect time to launch because there aren't that many ambitious Transformers related projects going on for movies or television. Not to mention that the toy line this show is based off of was released in 2018 and Hasbro has since began promoting the Earthrise toys, which is essentially the sequel to the Siege series that will more than likely serve as the second season for War for Cybertron. So we have a lot of catching up to do, but I guess I can't be mad because Netflix is doing this for safety purposes. Dubbing productions has slowed down for a lot of licensing companies to prevent the risk of their talents catching the virus, and Bang Zoom is one of Netflix's most go-to studios when it comes to English dubbing, and they usually contract the best union actors to provide their voices. I've noticed recently that whenever a Netflix original anime goes up on these servers, it's only featured in the Japanese sub, and the English audio eventually went up later. I mean, I can't speak for every anime show since Netflix has a plethora of them, but the latest Baki show I mentioned earlier has most likely been affected by this pandemic since the show went up without an English dub. And when I first watched the new Ghost in the Shell standalone complex show, it didn't feature the English dub when it launched either, which was weird because I heard the dub during one of the previews, but after a few days the dub was there. Now, I'm most certain that the English dub for War for Cybertron Siege has been completed since the voice actress went on record that Netflix wants the foreign languages to finish their dubbing for it, and considering the fact that we already heard a snippet of the English voices during the announcement trailer, production was more than likely finished or close to it. So I'm not expecting this show to be pushed back for a year or so. It'll more than likely be up within 2 or 3 months. I kinda wish they would release it whenever one audio is finished, such as the Japanese dub like they did for Ghost in the Shell and Baki. But you know how Hasbro is with the Transformers property. They like to release things globally and they aren't in the business model of leaving anyone out. And as Lindsay said in her Instagram post, they want all the language options for the anime to be available at launch. So we may have to wait a little bit longer compared to the standard anime. But anyways, I wanted to talk about something that's an even bigger disappointment. I know you guys have been wondering why I haven't talked about it, and that's the Transformers Battlegrounds reveal trailer. The trailer was released on the official PlayStation channel on June the 11th, and as I'm making this video, the likes to dislike ratio is at about 60%, and the comments on the video are brutal. Like, we have people saying that it looks like it has the budget of a McDonald's Happy Meal, and I'm not trying to trash this game, but it does kind of look like something that should be available on the PS3 and Xbox 360. I'd even go so far as to say the PlayStation 2. Like, when people said Marvel's Avengers looks like a mobile game, this game stepped in and said, "Here, hold my beer, bruh." It falls right in with the TF games we've gotten like Forced to Fight and Earth Wars. It's almost like Hasbro just doesn't care about partnering up with these big publishers to make these ambitious AAA games anymore. Like, the last one we got was Transformers Devastation, which was obviously somewhat rushed out due to the short straight to the point campaign, but it was still a solid game, and people have been clamoring for a follow-up to that game. Same can be said for the War for Cybertron games that have since shut down completely. Like, the online communities for those games have been devastated since Activision shut down the servers. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you've watched my documentary on the way the Cybertron games was handled, then you know how I feel about Activision. Their endeavors were good at first, but they ended up being a little grimy with the way they handled the franchise. But with the way Hasbro has been choosing to do business with the Transformers brand, I'm kinda starting to miss when they licensed the property out to Activision. I mean, of course, Rise of the Darkspark was arguably the most unforgivable sin, but it's hard to deny that they brought the Transformers games a new level of prestige with War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Like, if it wasn't for them, High Moon Studios would have never made those games. And while Activision has this reputation of rushing their developers to put out these unfinished products, looking at you mutants in Manhattan, they've kinda cleaned up their act recently with some of their remakes like the Crash and Spyro games and the newly announced Tony Hawk remake that's coming out. When I see them doing things like this, it kinda makes me wonder what it would be like if they gave a team like Vicarious Vision a crack at a remake for the Cybertron games. But I guess we'll never know. Anyways, back to this Transformers Battleground game. I just gotta clarify that this isn't the Transformers Online game that the development team Certain Affinity was revealed to be working on. That game is said to be a third-person shooter that fans could play online, but it's been a year since we heard anything else about it. This new title is being developed by a company called Outright Games, who's known for making these family-friendly kiddie games, which is probably the biggest red flag right there, because they really hammer it home with the kiddie-friendly aspect. If you look at their catalog, they've made some of the most half-assed rip-off games you can find on the market, like this Jumanji movie tie-in game that's a blatant ballpark copy of Fortnite except with broken gameplay mechanics. And unfortunately, Transformers Battlegrounds looks like it's going to be smothered in Outright Games' signature mediocrity. I mean, I'm not a graphics whore by any means, but this doesn't look up to snuff for a game that's going to be available on the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, I'm just saying. And it hasn't been made clear what exactly this game will play like. They say it's going to be a tactical war game, which I'm guessing is going to play like a mobile game, I'm not sure, but it just doesn't have the visual flair. I'd even go so far as to say that Transformers Forced to Fight looks better than this. And I can't speak for everyone else, but I am so burnt out with this new evergreen design choice. Like, I know that Transformers has seen many iterations over the past decades, and Hasbro just wants to cross-pollinate all these different lores into one epic slugfest, but I really wish we could get a Transformers title that goes into its own direction with the original designs, kind of like High Moon Studios did with the Cybertron games. I mean, it was fun seeing this battle of the multiverse in games like Forced to Fight, but now it's gotten so stale and all the games are starting to look alike. But I guess it is what it is. I'm somewhat eager to see exactly how this game will play. Like, if I were to guess, it's gonna be one of those games that features this huge battle where you'll have to keep a close eye on all of your members as they duke it out with the enemies. Because you see characters like Bumblebee running into these Decepticon jobbers, and you see some of the secrets flying over the battleground. It's almost like you have to make sure you match up your fleet correctly with certain enemy types or you'll be decimated. Say for example, I have a character like Jazz confront a major boss like Megatron. He's most likely gonna get owned, which is probably why you see Optimus rolling up to face him instead. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video there. We currently have no price for this game, and if it gets priced at 60 bucks, I'll be fairly surprised. Like, they'd have to be ballsy to do that. But what are your thoughts on the latest news? Are you bummed out by the delay of War for Cybertron Siege? And are you feeling this game? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I want to remind you guys that my new shirt, What Would Robo Jesus Do, is now on sale at teesprings.com. My good friend Linda Bedwell did an excellent job with this design, and her biggest wish is to see you guys sporting the shirt. And to make her wish come true, I'm gonna feature fans in every Transformers related video who makes a purchase for this shirt. So be sure to pick one up and tag me on your picture via Twitter or Instagram when you get your shirt. The link will be in the description, and you can find it under the merch section of this video. But with that said, this is your boy RBG signing out on another video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.